Turks on the T side setting up on lobby. Nuke, spicy map, one that Eternal Fire have slid into their pool as of late and had great success in those RMR closed quals. Let's see if they can take down this CIS squad.
An immediate quick pop out into upper. They just flood through the hut. Back at main, Zorti's not able to play into this round, and so that bomb is going to go down. Whether BB like it or not, that means they're set up for the retake. Oh, a boost up onto the rafters. Nade into heaven. That does big damage. Everyone's looking a little worse for wear now. This retake is already off to a bit of a rough start.
Full stacked heaven and no flash to pop it back in. You just got to run wild. Chiron opens up with a kill, but the bomb is already half ticked. They've got to be quick. Calyx full blind. No one knows what's going on, but Eternal Fire are finding the kills, and Chiron, he may have 3 to his name, but he does not have a chance here, you'd think. Tap is not enough, and they hear his steps. That's a pistol round surely for Eternal Fire.
Given all the room, given all the space, and they take it in their stride.
Beacon round, and Zorti, he hasn't got the spawn, he has to go ramp. And honestly, not a bad move, because they're coming his way. 1 kill from Navi, but out of ammo on the Deagle. The damage is done, and he probably won't survive long. There's a quick flank for Siren, but he's not ready for Woxic. Trades going back and forth. 2-on-2, Danis with the Deag, and it's on to Maja in a 1v1. 3 HP. Pause, and he can just play a 50-50, play a sight, and hope it's the right one. Maja moves in, he can get that plant. There's nothing Chiron can do to stop it, but he still has the element of surprise, and that will be the second round found for BB. They find that force buy off the back of a lot of damage from Deagle's plant.
Yeah, that's going to give them a bit of a helping hand, right, in terms of if they want to continue with this back and forth, the force buy wars. But this is brutal in terms of, you know, starts that you want, going into a couple of tech pauses and then facing, you know, the force by L up against you is a rough way for it to go. So they're going to return with a force of their own here.
We'll see where they end up.
Yeah, all that util comes out.
Oh, disaster!
Oh, no, Navi, he took the bait. He took the bait of the fake topside hit and went to rotate out, and that leads to the path being opened up down to this lower site. Danis is here, and will rein Xantares in just a tad, but only for a moment. Trades go either which way. The lowest site not quite contained just yet, as that plant will still get found. Siren,
oh my goodness.
Even running the risk of getting caught in rotation, and that is exactly what happens to him. Fire get right back on the horse that just bucked them off, and that's bucked with a B.
Yeah, that's a huge mistake for Navi. It's a round loser mistake, right? His team is just trying to bail water out of the boat, but they were sinking after their ramp player got caught knife out. Zorti early, they break the smoke for the red cross, but Eternal Fire actually walk it delayed, and so Zorti's no longer on this angle. He's going to return to it. 3 Ts behind red, showing nothing. I love this little sneaky play. BB are not, you might think that maybe there's a lurker outside. You don't think there's 3 rifles swinging you dry. Entry comes through. Zorti will get that trade, but the Turkish team down to B.
Is back in the lobby, would love to catch a kill. Just someone moving around the map. Calyx has that chance right now. Danis pushes into the lobby and meets his maker. It's Calyx turning that advantage to Eternal Fire. Suddenly, these 2 players down on the lower site feel like they have a lot more freedom. They know that BB are a bit homed in on clearing out the lobby position, and so that plant's going to come in. Maja's got a golden opportunity to rid more players on their rotate, but he's kind of looking at the scenery.
But there's no kit in the round. They've got to get this kill instantaneously. Woxic near the bomb. He has his frag, and that might be the round winner. Zorti's late from ramp. Might just want to save this orb. Nafi's just going for the full stick, but he gets on it before the smoke, and Wakardia wins the round for Eternal Fire. That's an orb as well. Siren, if they want to pop upper, he just moves at an awkward time. Backside Molly. Flash is very hard to get this position. Siren, you can see, is unfazed by the utility until the Molotov pushes him out. There's a TK, but that's worth its weight in gold. It gets Eternal Fire, their crucial entry out upper, and Wakardia doubles down. It's Eternal Fire owning this A site. Bomb getting planted. Chiron going before his team are there. And this seems to be another one for the T side. A weird battle.
Mollies aren't their friends right now, but that's fine. You don't need to throw them when you're going like this. And they're going to be partial buying around that. I don't know, man. This half already feels like it might be too far gone.
Yeah, there's been nothing to rely on for BB, right? All they found was round 2 after those extended tech pauses, and it was off the back of, you know, just a ramp stack that Eternal Fire ran into. So, yeah, hunting kills at the end as well.
To outside. So right now, They've just got Magi waiting up on the T roof, but he does still have a good few angles to have to keep an eye on. They didn't see him. And so now you know that BB have taken lobby, and everyone else poises on the extremities. They knock out players outside. Climbing up the ladder is just such wishful thinking. And so this one, it certainly had like what looked like a bit of potential to get interesting, but now that the numbers favor Eternal Fire so heavily, BB are left grouping in towards this lobby push.
Just forces his play. He must move back or forward and into the waiting arms of Woxic, 2 from the AWP, and Siren, his position uncovered. The bomb has to cross, but Woxic's in no hurry. He waits for the kill to come to him. 3 from the star AWP, but let's see, a little ramp pressure is what we were talking about, a switch up of the pace. It's up to Nafany, who fell last time. He's going to just drop, retreat, and lose his face. No helmet. Imagine makes it work, and that is, you know, you could cut off the round here, but BB don't have the breathing room. They've got to give it a go.
No, that's like the worst way this could have started for BB. I mean, Nafany, his head's in his hands. He's devastated that he's given up this opener, and now it's on to the rest of the gang to try and pick up the pieces. But it's not a bad start. 2 kills out of Danists. Can this be their way back in? Wakardia's nade only chip damage onto the players in control room, but more util streams in. The flash wrecks them. Missed shot from Woxic. A third player now groups over towards the double doors. They're going to try and move in now. First kill for Calix. More damage on the spray. And in the blink of an eye, what once looked like a glimmer of hope for BB is snatched away from them.
On radius. Yeah. He knows it. Deep down.
Jump at the end. Damn.
The jump is
got the meter stick out. He knows.
Yeah, that's awkward as well. Chiron, like, he jumps out the window before anyone's ready, but both single and double are smoked. There is literally no way back into that round unless they're running through smoke. So someone had to make a play, and Chiron attempts it, but that hurts for Nafany again. You feel like, what else could he do? He realized he couldn't escape. The pacing was so fast for Magi with that MAC-10. He had to fight, and it just tears through him.
What's good here is you're not expecting Eternal Fire to go outside. They know that AWP was saved. They know that AWP is in play, and where does Zorti often find himself? It is out in the yard. So top site hit moves in. You want to see Chiron start moving, but this round might get stripped away from them before he even gets to play because the upper site crumbles. Chiron moves in now from main, but he can't control the spray, and he is bid adieu.
So it essentially bugs through the wall. We've seen like Molotovs like that and upper through rafters. And so Eternal Fire run through the door smoke, but they takes no damage from the HE because it's thrown from the outside. It just catches BB completely off guard. 10-1, final chance, and everyone feels free to take their fights. Zorti's going to get that crucial trade. And BB, they'll call it off for now. They were going to full send lobby. And in fact, they may still.
Oh my God, the jump. The jump. That was so risky. The nades rain in, and Wakardia will die with it. Now they go, now, you know what? They're the ones feeling the pressure. We're going to slow this right down. And so they switch it up, heading towards outside. They get past Danists. Chiron still in main. He hears these players crossing, and he hears them move back. He never saw anyone make it secret, so he knows right now the rest of Eternal Fire are out in the yard. He might even catch them with their backs turned, but oh no, Zantares pivots around. And the one thing that looked like a way in for Chiron, a way in for BB is stripped away from them.
Drowning in players on this B-bomb site. It's a good grenade, a molly to follow, but Zantares doesn't need to move. He will anyway. 11-1, a dominant half, and a BO1 that may come to a close as quick as it started. Meant to spread and flood down main. It does nothing of the sort, allowing Wakardia to peek from main, and that may be their undoing. He tears through 2. Woxic's there to help out, and a whole squad actually outside.
You know, for Maui.
No, don't be that guy.
I'm not being that guy. I'm just, all I said was his name and then did a little throat clear.
Okay, what do you have to say to Maui? Don't be that guy. You know, it's just predictions at the end of the day. It's hard to know what we're going to see coming into a new season, Harry.
I don't know, man. It's easy to say that, but then, you know, you could have picked right. That's always the counter argument. So here we are, Eternal Fire, just one round away from doing it to them. You're not even done with all the wounds. You still have yet to leave. Zantares looking to get aggressive. He's dropped down through the vent already, so a good read when they see the outside smokes come in. Building a bit of a picture as to how this might pan out. Calix sticking around to fight for A little longer than you might have hoped, but dropping down into the lower site. Now he's got support every step of the way. Hell's already locked in. Even this round is just an absolute mauling. How quickly this went wrong. Looked like he double pressed the door. Everything's gone awry. An Eternal Fire with a masterclass to open up their Katowice run. It's a 13-1 start for Imagine and the rest of the gang.